Good evening, everybody. I wanted to come back with another review. Today we're going to do a dip review, and probably my next few reviews will likely be dip reviews as well. No, I'm not really too sure, actually. I got plenty of stuff to review. Today we are going to review Grizzly Dark Mint. I love this can. Let's see if I can twist it around here and get it lined up. Yeah, I love this can. It looks super cool. Very cool. So, this is I just opened this can last night, I think, so it's pretty fresh. I've already been getting into it pretty well throughout the day today. And, yeah. Well, I guess, yeah. I opened it last night, and I'm already halfway through the can. But you can see, I really like Grizzly's cut. Nice and long cut. The moisture is really good. I mean, it's not as moist as other dips. Copenhagen Mint is pretty moist. This one's a little less moist than Copenhagen Mint, but it's great. I already got one in. I want to try and make these videos with as little editing as possible. So I already threw one in, and yeah, I've had it in for about 10 minutes now. This dip is... This one and Copenhagen Mint are my everyday dips. These are my everyday dips right here. Actually, the Stoker's Mint, Copenhagen Mint long cut, Grizzly Dark Mint long cut. They're the best in my opinion. Of all the dips I've had, I'm a mint guy. I love mint anything. I've said it 1,000 times on this channel, I'm sure. I love mint. I absolutely love it. And yeah, the Grizzly Dark is a very unique mint. I need to get a mud jug. I really need to get a mud jug. I'm gonna look on their website sometime, and I may order me a mud jug. I need to get one. I've been spitting in this bottle, and then rinsing it out, and you know. Anyway, I need to get a mud jug. But Grizzly Dark Mint. My review on it, it's got like a real smoky tobacco. There's mint in there. Some people I've watched, there's only a handful of reviews on this one. I'm looking at it right now. There's only 2 actual reviews. And then, well, there's 3 actually. Well, let's see here. You got Suit and Tie Dip and Chew Guy. He's got a review. Whenever they had the different styled cans. You got Chris Dips 1. He's got one. And you got an Outlaw one, but he's hanging in that video is hanging out with Chris Dips 1, and they don't really talk too in depth about this dip, but it's supposed to be a review of that. It was more of like an announcement that it was brand new at the time. This dip came out a number of years ago. At this point, it's at least been out for, I'm guessing, so I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been out at least like maybe 6 to 8 years, give or take. But yeah, the Suit and Tie Dip and Chew Guy, I've been watching a lot of his videos. He does really great, detailed reviews, and so I like that. But Grizzly Dark, for me, very smoky tobacco. Yeah, it's got a smoky tobacco flavor. That's the best way you can explain it. And it's got good mint in it too, but the flavor is it says Grizzly Dark. It's definitely very dark. That's really the best way I can explain it. Those 3 things. Very smoky tobacco, a little bit minty, but not overpoweringly minty like Copenhagen Mint Long Cut. This stuff is very minty. I love it though, but it's very, very minty. This one I feel like is minty, but it's way more subtle. It's less intense. I don't really get a burn from this. And even now from Copenhagen, in my Copenhagen review video, that was this Copenhagen Mint was the first dip I had bought in years, and I decided to make a review of it. Then, which has been about 2 months ago, every time I'd put in some Copenhagen Mint, I'd get a solid burn. Well, at this point, I've gone through, I think, 2 rolls of this in the last 2 months, as well as a number of cans of the Grizzly Dark. And yeah, so I don't get a burn as much anymore. Whenever I switch to my left, I've been trying to jump back and forth, and every now and then on my right side I get a burn. I mainly dip on my left. I still get a little burn on the right, but I think I've already wore out my lip a little bit to be able to tolerate the burn. So yeah, that's really all I got to say about it. It is a great dip. I'll probably review the Grizzly regular mint, but I don't like the regular mint. I'm not a fan of it. It's not bad. If my local store was out of one of these three, I might go for it. One of the Stokers, the Grizzly or the Copenhagen, if they were out of that, I might go for it. But I'm not really a fan of this mint. It's not terrible. It could have been a bad can or something. This one's not super. It's kind of dry a little bit, and yeah, I just like that smoky mint flavor. I feel like the mint flavoring that they use in the dark is different than the mint flavoring that's in the regular long cut. But yeah, Grizzly mint long cut, not my favorite. Not bad though. I'll dip anything that's mint. But yeah, try out some Grizzly Dark Mint. It's really good. It's been I've been at least putting in 2 or 3 of these a day. Whenever I'm not doing Copenhagen long cut mint. This one's probably my favorite mint though, as of right now. These two are tied kind of, but I think if I was in a pinch and I could only have this one from now on, I'd be happy with it because I love Copenhagen mint. It's very good stuff. Grizzly Dark Mint. Oh, as far as nicotine, the nicotine's good in my opinion. It's not too overwhelming. Yeah, it's kind of perfect to be real. I don't know the numbers on it, but yeah, it's kind of the perfect nicotine. Really, it's not too hardcore, not too light. It's right there in the middle. I kind of have my pinch where I can eyeball it and measure it out and know what I'm about to get. And yeah, it's a great dip, guys. I encourage you, if you like mints, give this one a try. It's in my top ones. Another decent mint is this Skull Mint Extra. I think one of these days I'm going to make a video where I'll compare this one to the classic mint. But this one's not bad either. It's better than the regular Grizzly mint. But yeah, that's really all I got in regards to the Grizzly Dark. It's just a nice smoky tobacco with a nice pleasant mint over top of it. Can't get much better than that. It's really great. I love it. I got plenty of dips to review, and I'm getting some more thanks to a Redditor who I've been talking to. He runs the Kodiak, Kodiak Spirit subreddit. He's talking about Kodiak dips, and me and him have been talking today, and I am going to mail him. He's from Tennessee, and they do not have Kodiak Natural in Tennessee, so I'm going to mail him 2 cans of it because we do not have Kodiak Mint here in North Texas. I have no clue why. I've seen stores that have literally every Kodiak, every Kodiak they have. The long cut, the extra long cut, the fine, the straight, the whatever, wintergreen, but we don't have mint. I don't understand why. I'm not a very big natural guy. I do have a can of Copenhagen long cut natural that I'll probably review pretty soon. I'm just not really into naturals. They're not bad, but I like either mint or I like straights. And by straights, these are the only 2 I've tried. And to be honest with you, the Kodiak is a lot better than the Stoker. Stoker's isn't bad, but so I got plenty of dips to review. I got plenty of snooze to review. So I'm going to start getting after it. Hopefully, all right. Grizzly Dark. Go get a can, try it out. Comment below if you like it. Comment below and tell me what your everyday dip is, and maybe I'll go buy a can of it and make a review for it. since I started this Copenhagen mint, it's set me off on a path of dipping. I've been using snuff throughout the day as well, and usually whenever I'm going to bed, I use snus. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm quite a nicotine junkie. I really like my nicotine and get my nicotine fix. However, I do not smoke. I will not smoke. So don't expect any cigarette reviews. Maybe some pipe tobacco reviews one of these days, or a cigar review. But I don't smoke cigarettes. But that's really all I got, guys. That can is just super cool. I just love the look of it. I think it's one of the cooler looking cans. I think this Kodiak Premium Natural that my buddy's going to get in the mail, that is a sexy can. I love that. OD green is my favorite color. This is my everyday carry bag that I take with me literally everywhere I go. And I just love OD green. And this is probably the sexiest dip can there is. I should have bought myself a can just to try it out, but I'm gonna get these mailed off. Maybe see what my buddy thinks, and maybe pick up a can. I'll probably pick up a can to review at least. Anyway, I keep going off on rants. Dark fired tobacco, long cut mint, Grizzly Dark. It's a great dip. Go try it. I think here in Texas this was about $6 a can. Dip's kind of expensive, to be real. You can get a roll of Stoker's Mint for right at $18. And a roll of one of these is like $26. So, yeah, it's worth it, though. I like dipping quality stuff. So, anyway, Grizzly Mint, dark. Go try it. Let me know what you think. Y'all have a good evening. Cheers.